Hello everyone, greeting. Welcome once again to the MVP show run by the CSharpCorner community, and we are back with another episode where we are going to talk about that sales Copilot. So from last couple of sessions we started with the customer service, and then we started in the last session Copilot customer service. In this session we are going to discuss about the Copilot sales. Okay, so here let me go back to the main slide. So this is the agenda for today. So as I said, we will start with the basic introduction about that sales Copilot, and then we will see how we can set up sales Copilot. Although we have a specific configuration, that is the environment level, but every app we need to do some specific changes. So we will discuss what are the changes that is required for the sales Copilot, and then we will see that some of the features of the sales Copilot, how we can configure that field when we want to generate the summary for the lead and opportunities. And then we will say how we can get help of the sales Copilot to prepare our meetings when you have any meeting scheduled. Okay, so these are the some of the features that we are going to discuss today, and then we will have finally demo for those. So before jumping onto the main topics, let's have a quick introduction about ourselves. Myself, Mahinder, and I have my friend Venkata with me. We both have more than 10 years of experience in Microsoft technologies, and we both are Microsoft MVPs as well as CSharpCorner MVPs. So we are here for you guys, and let's start. Okay, so Sales Copilot. So we in the last session we discussed about what is Copilot all about, and in a very high level. So this is basically a chatbot which is developed by Microsoft. Initially, they started it for the Bing browser, and then they roll out to the almost every app, business app that they are running. So it's available on your personal Windows as well. You can use for the Office 365 products. It is available for all the business applications. So all of the business applications, whether it's a sales, customer service, field service, almost every business application have the Copilot feature. Okay, so in sales, as this in they said earlier that this Copilot is basically a helping hand, which is going to help you to make your work whatever you are working on. It's basically if you are working on the preparing for the lead, or creating for the opportunity, or working with the meeting, or discussion with the customer. So whatever you are whatever task that is aligned to you today, so it's going to help you on all of these tasks. Okay, so you can increase your efficiency, your productivity, and that what you want to do, right? So for example, if you have some meeting, you might want to discuss what are that requirement of the customer. So you need to prepare all of your questions, right? So you need to look into that opportunity, and you need to collect all the details. Okay, what is the customer requirement, who is the stakeholders, what are that they want, and up to then when we can deliver it, and what is their expectation when they want to get these product or services. So all these information that's available in the opportunity, you need to go through that, right? So it takes time to prepare all the summary, so that you have the things ready when you are going to discuss this with your customer. That okay, what you want to ask, or what are the information they may need from you. So all these things that you need to prepare. But if you have the Copilot, it will help you with the all that summaries of your data, with all the questions, or suggestions that okay, you can do this, you can do that. So that all makes your work more productive, right? Your meetings, or your appointments, or your discussion more fruitful, right? So that's there the Copilot is for us. So we can specifically, let's say if we are saying that in the lead, right? So in the lead one, when we are working on the lead, that is basically basic information about our customer, what they want. So we just get a few information and we create that raw information into dynamics and we call it like lead, right? But to make it to the next level, to the opportunity, we need to do lot of work on that, right? So we need to get more detail from the customer to understand their requirement, and we need to propose them that okay, this can be done like this, or we can fulfill your requirement and we can provide you this service or this product. So you need to give them suggestions if they don't know, right? Sometimes customer don't know what they want, but they have just the high level idea that okay, this type of our requirement is this. But we need to go into deep and to understand their requirement and explain more on that, if you are basically on that uh, field and you are expert on that. So that's what like we do on the pre-sales, right? So Copilot can be very helpful on all of these activities, right? So one quick note, the Copilot is currently not available on the on-premise. This is only available on the cloud. So, as I said that at that environment level, that is a single setting that you need to configure, and you need to go to the Power App Admin Center, and there are setting under the feature that you need to enable. But after that, for the individual apps, you need to go there and you need to set up what are the feature you want to use. So, for example, this is the Sales Hub, right? In the Sales Hub, if we want to enable our Copilot feature, we need to go to the Sales Hub, and then we have under the change area, you will see here there is an option for app setting. So this app setting basically contain all of these area that you can see on the left navigation. That's basically helpful for the your what are the different features that you make it on or off in the Sales app. Okay, so if you see here, one of that option is the Copilot. So that's available under the general settings. So when you will select this option, in the right hand side, you will see that these options are available, which you can configure for the Dynamics sales, like the Sales Copilot. Okay. So you need to enable this option here. Once you will enable this option, the save button will be highlighted and you can click on that. Then this setting will be enabled, which means that you want to apply all the uh, preview features that is coming here, right? And there are under this drop down, you can see these are that some of that features. If you don't want to use those features, you can also say that off that feature. That can be done from here. Then you see here we have other option, which is basically for that opportunity and lead. So we as we discussed that in the sales one, we basically for the complete sales life cycle, it start from the lead and complete on the invoices. So we create capture the lead, and then we work on that, we convert lead into the opportunity, and then from the opportunity we provide more feed more detail on that, what are that service or product that we are going to sell. And then after that opportunity, we go to the next level, that is our quote, order, and invoices. So here we have these two features that you can see for the opportunity and lead, which help us to work with them. Okay, so if we go to, let's say for example, in that opportunity, we, as I said, that there is a option. If you attended our last session, we discussed that there is a option for generating the summary of the cases. Similarly here, if in the opportunity we have the so many information that is we have implemented, and we want to get summary of that all that information that is provided or that entered in the opportunity. So here if you go to the opportunity, there is an option that for the summary, by default you see that there are fields. So under that opportunity, you can see here now the number is 10, which means that currently there are 10 field which is selected as a co-pilot feature. And when we are going to generate the summary, it's going to use all of these 10 fields. So there are two things basically. you need to select at least 4 fields, and the maximum that you can select is the 10 fields. Okay, so if you will click on this drop down, there are options that, just like this, for example, you can see here, these are the related account fields. So you can select this and you can say that, okay, I want to consider this, I want to consider this, and then you can save it. Okay, and if there are other field that you want to include, like for example, there are any other field that I want to include the related one, I can click on that edit button. So it will open that drop like type dialog box where we will see all the fields that is available for this entity, and we can add from it here. And another option is for the delete. So let's say I want to remove this field from this list here, so I can select it and then I can delete it. Okay, so these are the field which is basically will be used by the Copilot to generate the opportunity summary, right? So similar to this, we can also do for the lead as well. So when you will click on the lead, you will able to see the lead fields. Okay, so you can see the lead fields, and similarly you can see here the recent changes. That's also the same thing. You can select those fields which you want to monitor, and in the lead as well you can configure the fields to generate the lead summary. So once that is done, and let's take an example that you are working with some lead or some opportunity. So here is how you can do. So when you will go to the lead, you will open that lead entity. So when you will click on the lead entity, you will see that there will be that public view that is available, where we can see all of the lead that is present into our system. And in the right hand side, when we will enable the Copilot button here in the what you can see here on the screen, so you will see these three options. Okay, so the first option is when you will click on that, you will see that it will generate the summary for you. So for example, let's say if I clicked on that, then there will be another information that will be listed here. So it will show all are the leads. So it will show you that these are the leads that is available. So you need to select which lead you want to generate the summary. So when you will click on this, then it will generate that summary based on the selected fields, so that we selected in the last slide. So you can see here, so it will prepare a summary for you that can help you to work with the lead and move to the next stage of the sales process, which is opportunity. Okay, so it will capture all this, that that what is the basic rating of this, what are the things, the key information that you have entered. So it will get you all this things. So you can see that this lead was generated from the campaign new customer loyalty program. So from where you got this lead, all this information that will be available here, right? And similar to that, if we have any opportunity, if you will click on the same one, so you will see that list of that opportunity. When you will click on this, you will see a small button here. So this will, show you that if you want to create summary of this particular opportunity. So when you will click on that, similar way, it will generate that summary of that opportunity as well, right? So you can again see here that it listed all the key information that was a part of that opportunity, so which can be very helpful when you are working on the sales process. Okay, so now let's take an example that you are done with the summary, and now you have some of the meeting that is scheduled for today. Okay, so if you want to prepare your notes, right, you want to see that, okay, what are the meeting I have today, and I want to prepare for them, I want to get some kind of notes related to that. Okay, so you can collect you see here, this is a option for stay ahead. When you will click on this, you will see that it will look for the all that appointment that is scheduled for today, and it will show you that here. You can see here, for example, I have two appointments, that two meetings that is there. So it will list out that if you want to open that, you can click on that and it will open all that activities. So default activity view that will be opened by this. And when you click on this prepare, it will go ahead and it will check that what are the information that is available under the description of the meeting. Is there any email attached to that? Is there any description written on that? So based on that email or based on the description information, it will go ahead and it will generate that notes for you. But if there is any meeting, there is no information there, so you have not written anything in detail there, or which is basically helpful to get prepare the notes, then you will get this message that I need appointment notes and associated email to prepare that info. It means that for this meeting, I don't have any kind of notes that is there on the description, or there is no email attached to that. So that's why it's not able to prepare the notes. But if it is there, then it will generate like a summary, just like the summary was there. So it will generate and show you that these are the notes for you, and when you are going to meet to your customer, you need to get this kind of information, or you need to provide this kind of information. So all these things will be available there. Okay, so that's that. I wanted to show you here, and more we'll see in the demo. So I will pass mic to my friend Venkata, and he will showcase all these feature into that demo. Over to you, Venkata.
Yeah, yeah, thank you, Mahinder. So let me share my screen. Okay. Hope you can see my screen, right?
Not yet. It's still loading. Don't see it. I still see the PPT.
Okay, let me share it. What now?
Yeah, now we can see it. Yep.
Okay. Yes. Hi everyone. So welcome to this demo session of the Sales Copilot. So as discussed from the earlier sessions, right? Uh, so first you have to enable this particular Copilot. So how you are going to do it is we have to go to this particular app settings. Once you go to this particular app settings of that Sales Hub, you will see under general settings Copilot will be present. So here we have to set up this particular Copilot. So just try our new previous features that are also present. You can do that one and manage these particular apps. If you observe the Sales Hub, will be having few details like in Sales Hub you can have the chart, email, and after that Dynamics 365 app. For Outlook you can do that, and also resource scheduling you can do that as a chat one, off and on, and the sales team member also you can do that. This is the normal Copilot feature that you can enable it. Next goes to the opportunities. So the thing here, right? So you have to enable these few things, the Copilot. If you wanted to add any particular fields here, then you can add this one. That means the Copilot. So on an opportunity, we have different fields that are present, right? So the Copilot will be going to work on these specific fields. That means if there are any particular changes on these particular uh, fields, then then you can easily work on this one. So already I have these things that are present, so I can go for this one. So if you observe, I have these particular record types that are present: contact, account, and the opportunity. Inside the opportunity, I have enabled it for these fields within the particular opportunity. If you wanted to add those particular fields, then you can do it. That means any changes that happens in these particular fields of an opportunity, then our Copilot will track those particular fields that we will be going to see it in the demo what I am uh, explaining you. And also if there are any recent changes, you can see this one. Okay, if you wanted to know that for which of the fields that you have recently enabled this particular Copilot. Uh, so like that, you can do these particular recent changes. These are the things. And in the same way, for leads also, um, on for this lead table, whatever the fields that you would like to track it, and you wanted to take with the help of this particular Copilot to basically respond to the queries, or to get to grab the information quickly, then you can enable these for this particular Copilot. So these are the preliminary settings that you have to do it to enable this particular Copilot in the sales for the opportunities and the leads. So by default, for emails, right, the Copilot will come as is. That means whatever that we saw it in the service customer service workspace, the kind of like Copilot and its usage in the email, that remains the same. But along with that, for these opportunities and the leads for these particular tables in the sales hub, we have to enable them. So now let's go back to the sales. Okay, so let me go to the home. So as usual, you will see the kind of my work list that is present, which will give you the kind of opportunity or the appointments that are present, and that's the normal stuff. So if you observe right, just I would like to show you in the Copilot uh, what is going to happen. So once you load your sales hub, uh, then it will take some time for you uh, to load this particular chart uh, and also to enable this particular Copilot. So obviously this is the chart team integration, and this is the Copilot one that is present. Okay. So click on the leads. I will click on this particular all leads. It is taking some time. Okay. And go to the leads. So it is getting the lead info now. So if you observe right, for this particular lead, this is in sample one that it shows you, like this is the lead summary that you can get it from it from a selected lead. Just Give me 1 minute. I will open this. I'll open this one particular lead. Let me show it in an window. So I have selected one particular lead. So now my copilot will be working on this particular lead to get me the related information that is related to this. Okay, it's good. So what Copilot is going to do, right? It is going to give me the summary of this particular lead, like okay, what is the thing that has been happened and all. Okay, okay. So now if I wanted to go for this, right? So just this is an selected, this is the selected lead for summary of this event. Komashinsky. Okay, so there it was saying that it was related to this particular for this particular lead. There are these these contacts that are present. So you can connect to this particular contacts by simply navigating from there. So this is an contact table record where my copilot will be working on okay how on this particular contact it is going to uh, retrieve the kind of details that are present. So retrieve graph data. There was an unexpected error. Okay, let me refresh it. Just give me a minute. Yeah, let me reshare my. Okay.
Yeah, we can see it now. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let us do one thing then. So if you click on this one, right, it is trying to get the opportunity information. Okay, for this particular opportunity, whatever that I have selected, right? So this is an opportunity summary of these 6 products. So what is the summary? So for an person to quickly get the information of this one, right? This is a summary of it. Okay, the opportunity is related to the customer need of needing a rare offering at the affordable price, and the proposed solution is this one. Estimated close date for this opportunity is 4/8/2024, and the opportunity is connected to the account of this fabric, and the opportunity is connected to the contact, that is Maria Campbell, and the lead is confirmed interest in your offerings, and the job title is of the contact is associated to this opportunity part. So which is uh, which gives the total summary of my opportunity. So basically, without directly deep going into this particular opportunity and see what are all the conversations that are having inside this particular timeline and all. So without going deep, the copilot is helping to get that related details. So let me see like get latest news of for the account. If you remember right, whenever we by the time whenever when we enabled this Copilot settings, right? So in this okay, in this particular app settings, under the opportunities, we have enabled for account also, right? So what is Copilot is doing, right? It went and searched the latest news of this particular about Fabricam ink sample. So it says that okay, this is the information that we got it. So whenever we wanted to get the details of any particular account or the contact that they got certain updates, simply in order to break the silence between the customers and account, whenever you are having a conversation for this particular opportunity, simply you can get it. Okay, yes, yes, for this particular congratulations that I got this particular news, I see this one, all these details that are present there. So in the same way, if you wanted to see for this particular contact also, you can get the same kind of details. So I can see like Copilot suggestion, it is saying that what changed since I last logged in five hours ago. So in this particular opportunity, uh, it was saying that within the 5 hours there are there have not been any new updates to 6 orders. So it was saying that it does not have any particular updates that are happened in this particular opportunity. So without directly going to the timeline and see like, okay, what kind of updates that I got it. So simply I can ask this particular Copilot to perform the scan of it. So let me see that if there are any appointments that are attached to this particular opportunity. So the Copilot will be searching for the prepares for the sales appointments. I don't have any particular appointments that are coming up. So let us see for the other one. Get latest news for the account. It is giving like that only. So here there is other prompt guide that is also present, where you can ask a few questions regarding this particular opportunity or some other details. So just give a few uh, moments. Okay, the prompt guide to load. Okay. So meanwhile, let us see here. Let us verify like whether really this Copilot is available in this sales sub email activity as well. Okay, so just what I am saying, right? Describe the email that you want. So what I am saying, right? Write an introduction email about product. Okay, so I can click on this. See if you observe, right? Just I have given write an introduction email about the product. It says that okay, this is that details. Just I will click on the add to email. So here I can also adjust with the Copilot here itself. I will say that the formal. Click on update. Okay. So I'll click on this one. Adjust with the code. Formal update. So it is adjusting my email based upon the tone that is present. Okay. So again, before sending this particular email, right, just uh, check the content whether it is fully apt for the discussion. So yeah, that is particular one is apt. So I can send it. So if you observe right, this email, whenever you click on this particular email, you will get that particular chatbot gets working. Okay, this is what we see it we seen in the our works customer service workspace as well. Now in the sales hub, let us see for the selected leads. Let me go for all leads. Okay, so now I have selected this one. I will ask the Copilot. Let us see that the prompt guide will load for this particular Peter Houston lead. Yeah, so it has loaded what it was saying, right? Okay, just give me a minute. Let me refresh the Copilot. All links. Let me open it in a separate window. Let us see. There. Okay, so as this is an demo environment, there was some issue of loading with this particular Copilot. Yeah, if you observe right now, the Copilot has been given. So here the lead summary of this Peter Houston sample. So the lead is the good prospect with the subject good prospect and sample, and it has given whatever the details that are present. There are 5 contacts that are related to this particular lead, where I can get the details. So if I wanted to get connect with these leads, then I can. If I wanted to connect with these particular contacts which are related to this particular lead, then I can easily go for it. So here, let us see. Click on connect. So simply I can perform any kind of the phone call or the task or the email, if whatever that I would like to do for it. So like that, right? For the list of leads also, I can perform the related details. I can perform this particular Copilot related things. So so for the leads and as well as for the opportunities, and and also for these particular emails, I will get the related details with respect to the Copilot. So few things that you have to consider whenever you are creating any kind of appointments for the leads, right? It will take some time for the Copilot to show these particular appointments. So at times, right, the appointments might not load correctly. So let me go for here. Let me go to the activities. I would like to see any activities that are present. Okay, I don't see any particular activities that are present for it. Okay. So like this, you can easily use the Copilot features in the leads and also the opportunities, and as well as in the email activities as well in your sales hub. So that's it about my particular demo. Uh, so anything that you would like to add about this, Mahinder?
Thank you, Venkata. Yeah. So that's what we wanted to cover today. So these, there are many other features and there are many other use cases, but we just want to demonstrate, these quick features that, of course, because we are using in the demo environment, so that's why sometimes it's, not loading properly on that. But if you are using, some real environment, that maybe you will get better experience to this. And this sometimes this depends on the some connections as well, or maybe something is not loading properly on that, but no worries on that. So Dave, here, uh, I think, let's conclude this now session. So we have discussed today about the Sales Copilot, and we will be back with another session where we will discuss some other new exciting features of, either for the Power Platform or for the Dynamics 365 first party apps. So thank you very much. So all of our sessions are available on the CSharpCorner TV. So you can watch them on the YouTube. You can share with your contacts on your network. So provide your feedback if you have on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.